Russiagate dominated headlines for years, centered on claims that Russia interfered in the 2016 U.S. presidential election to help Donald Trump. The story exploded, leading to investigations, special counsels, and endless media coverage. The core questions: did Russia try to influence the election, and did the Trump campaign work with them? Special counsel Robert Mueller led a 2-year investigation that interviewed hundreds and reviewed countless documents. The final report confirmed Russian interference but found no criminal conspiracy with the Trump campaign. This outcome left the country divided. Some saw the investigation as politically motivated. Others thought it didn't go far enough. Years later, new information is forcing a re-examination of the official story. Recently released, previously classified documents are reigniting debate. These internal emails, memos, and notes from high-level officials offer a rare look behind the scenes. For many, these documents are vindication, raising serious questions about the investigation's origins. The story is back in the news because transparency is finally revealing what was hidden. Government agencies have been compelled to release documents kept secret during the original probe. These aren't minor details. They show what was said and done when the public wasn't watching. The new evidence is challenging the narrative that shaped public opinion for years. As the story unfolds, Americans are left to reconsider what really happened. The truth behind Russiagate is more complex than anyone imagined. The newly released documents are the raw materials of the Russiagate investigation. Handwritten notes, internal emails, and hidden transcripts. They reveal the thinking and actions of those who launched the probe. Crucially, some documents show officials doubted the evidence from the start. The Steele dossier, funded by Trump's political opponents, was a key source, yet its reliability was questioned internally. These revelations suggest the investigation may have been driven by politics, not just a search for truth. High-level Obama administration officials were aware of the investigation's political origins. One email even mentions briefing the president on Hillary Clinton's alleged plan to tie Trump to Russia. This information was kept from the public for years. The release of these documents followed years of legal battles and demands for transparency. Now, experts and citizens are re-examining the entire affair. The details paint a far more complicated and troubling picture than the media presented. The documents force a new conversation about power, politics, and the rule of law. The story is no longer black and white. The documents raise serious questions about former President Obama's role. Memos suggest he was briefed that the intelligence community lacked solid evidence of collusion, and that the allegations were tied to a plan by Hillary Clinton. Despite this, the investigation continued. The Steele dossier, funded by the Clinton campaign and DNC, was known to be political opposition research. Intelligence officials were aware of its origins and the Clinton campaign's goal to create a scandal. Notes from FBI and Justice Department meetings show efforts to keep the investigation going, even as evidence weakened. Officials discussed surveillance and how to frame the story for the media. The picture is of powerful people using their positions to target political rivals. If accurate, these documents suggest government agencies were used for political purposes. This is not just a partisan issue, it's about whether the rules apply to everyone. The documents don't offer final proof, but they provide a troubling roadmap of what happened behind the scenes. The implications are profound for democracy and the rule of law. The misuse of power is at the heart of the controversy. Words like treason are now being used, reflecting a deep sense of betrayal. While the legal definition is narrow, many feel officials harmed the country for political gain. The desire for accountability is strong. Americans want leaders held responsible if laws were broken. This isn't about revenge, but restoring faith in institutions. If powerful officials can use intelligence agencies against opponents without consequences, what does that say about our democracy? Many call for further investigations and prosecutions to prevent a dangerous precedent. The principle at stake: is the U.S. a nation of laws or of powerful individuals? Holding leaders accountable is essential to reaffirming the rule of law. Ultimately, this saga is about honesty and trust in government. We must trust that leaders act in the country's best interest, not for political advantage. When trust is broken, it damages society and deepens division. Integrity in public office is not optional. It's necessary for democracy to survive. The pursuit of truth in Russiagate is essential to restoring trust and protecting the republic.